What is up, YouTube kids? Let's probably back at you with yet another video. It is the new year, has officially started on my channel, and now it is time for a whole slew of reviews. Starting off usually with the stuff that I got for Christmas. And I got a lot of requests for the stuff I got for Christmas. So a lot of you guys asked for some of the games I got for my PS4. Some of you guys asked for me to review my jersey and compare it to my old one. But the one that got the most requests, and is the subject of this video, is this. The Disney Store exclusive Kylo Ren lightsaber. Now, I actually wanted to do this one first anyway, because, let's say, it's a lot better than my last one, like this. If you haven't seen my review of this, go back and watch it. You'll see the differences. Now, this is one of the, probably the best lightsabers you can get for your money for Kylo Ren's lightsaber. There's a couple different ones. There's the Bladebuilders basic version, which I already showed you, and I already did a video on it. There's this one, which is a Disney Store exclusive, and is the closest you're going to get to an Ultimate Effects. There's the electronic Bladebuilders version. There was a Toys R Us exclusive Ultimate Effects, and then there was the Force Effects, which was pretty expensive. This is the best one you can get for your money. I mean, it's 30 bucks. It's a decent representation. It looks good. The hilt is plastic, obviously, and it definitely shows off more of the detail of Kylo Ren's hilt. You got the wire going down the side, the exposed circuits, some rusted edges here along it, also the vented pommel. I'm trying to remember if someone else had a vented pommel like this in the movies. Got the grooves here along the side. The batteries, they go in here. You just unscrew the screw, pop in the batteries. Fortunately, it comes with batteries already. There was a little, I think it was like a sticker somewhere here on the blade, or like on the, somewhere around here for like a warning label. But, you know, you can easily peel that off. And much like the basic version, you can see there's some etching on the blade to simulate the unstable effect. The way that this is, the reason why his blades are like this, from what I've heard, is that the crystal for Kylo Ren's lightsaber is cracked. Like everything else, like the hilt is just, you know, if it weren't for that cracked crystal, the blades would be coming out just fine. But the reason why they come out with that crackling, unstable effect is because the lightsaber crystal inside it is cracked. And the same thing goes for the crossguard blades, as you can kind of tell here. If it's going to show it on camera, try to get the other side. They have that same effect. And when compared to the Bladebuilders one, you can see just how different they are. This thing actually has a bit of heft to it, like, just standing up here for a quick second. It's definitely something that you're definitely going to want to maybe get used to handling a little bit before you try, you know, dealing with it. It's got a bit of heft. But also what makes this thing unique is that it's got electronics. The switch is right here on the bottom. It's integrated into the design, which I actually think is actually pretty cool. If you slide it all the way up, this little piece on the bottom here, it's in its off mode, like nothing. You slide it midway down, or if I can get it to, come on, you, work with me here. If it's midway, it's going to be in Try Me, which is the version you get in the store, but all the way down is its full on mode. And these LEDs are actually pretty good. You might not be able to see them very well, but let me go ahead and turn on the LEDs. And it lights up just like how it does in the movie. The main blade, and then the crossguard. It does have some motion effects, like when you're swinging around. And as you heard when you hit it against something, you get a clashing sound. But there is one other hidden feature that I don't know if anyone showed. If you hit it against something for a long period of time, you'll get the simulation of a locked-up effect. And the hilt, the emitter here, will actually vibrate. The hilt will actually vibrate if you have it kind of locked up. It's kind of like to simulate that part where, like, you're doing against someone, and you kind of lock up like this. That's kind of like the simulated effect. But again, has some lights and some sounds. Like I said before, I'm not the best lightsaber twirler, but, you know, I have seen worse. Sounds are pretty good. And you power down. The power button is right there. I would show you how bright the LEDs are, but I'm showing this video at 2:30 in the afternoon, and it is still, that's sunlight. Yeah. I could try. I really can't film this in my room because I really wouldn't have much room to demonstrate. But still, the LEDs on this thing are super bright, and they go down the whole length of the blade. Just to give you the idea. So if you want a really good representation of Kylo Ren's lightsaber from The Force Awakens, I would consider this version. It's 30 bucks, it's cheap. Also, just for a quick size comparison, here it is with the Bladebuilders version. You can see just how small the hilt is by comparison. I mean, it's a bit shorter and also not as wide, and also the blade, just a smidge shorter, and also the crossguard. I forgot I was going to do that. But yeah, a very good representation of Kylo's lightsaber. If you want something affordable that looks high-end but is not overly expensive, you know, I would recommend this version. Especially if you're going to be using this for a costume or display, whatever your purpose is, this is probably the best version you can get for your money. And I highly recommend it. So I guess that's about it. Later, guys. I am out of here.